Hi everyone. Here's another episode of Chuck versus and whatever the day is, or whatever I decide the title is probably going to be about, and I have a feeling it's going to be about school because that's what I was thinking of doing this video on. So, those of you that are going back to school this year, you're probably, or for the first time at least, you're wondering, what should I bring to school? What should I do? First thing, you gotta remember if, depending on what grade you're going into, or if you're just going in for the first time, um, first of all, bring a lunch. Second, bring utensils, forks, not forks, pencils and crayons. You're gonna need it, and you're gonna need a ruler. You're gonna need a calculator, and you're gonna need paper, binders, and definitely a backpack. Because, uh, well, backpack definitely because you need all that stuff to carry it in, and uh, you need the pencils to write stuff. You need paper to write with the pencil, and you need the binder to keep all your stuff in order and stuff like that. Now the crayons you might need because um, there's some things where they're probably have to do with maybe you have an art class or something, and there you go. They're your reason why. Or you have to make a picture or something, and you have to draw it or something. So there you go. Or you have to fill something in, like a picture of something, and there you go. And that's even in high school you would have to do that, I think. Now, for all you college people, or university or whatever, um, you'll probably not need that type of stuff. I mean, you'll need your pencil and binder and your backpack and your lunch, but and your calculator, of course. But uh, some of you might not need it because calculator. I mean, because you'll have a laptop um, and you'll be using your calculator on your laptop instead of um, your actual calculator, which I can understand why. And you might not need it paper as much, even though some things are better to write down than write on a laptop, depending on how you feel. So rem- remember, if the teacher offers, or if you want to, or if you feel comfortable, during a break or after class is over, before class, if you know uh, that there's going to be something to do with PowerPoints, ask him or her, the teacher, him or her, to email you the PowerPoints. So then you can go over it. And I'm just saying this because most teachers will do this to you, will email them to you. But I'm pretty sure most email teachers will ask you to email them to you anyways, or give them your email address anyways, um, just in case if, like, say one day they can't make it because they're sick, or maybe it's winter time and they live in the boonies and it's terrible, then they can email you the night before saying, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it because the roads are shut down and I can't make it or something like that, you know. So yeah. So and as for making friends, well, you'll learn over the weeks and months you're in school who you like and who you don't like, and that way you can become friends, and that's the same way with girls or teenagers, whatever. You, yes, for those that are like 5 years old or whatever, you'll eventually like girls, and girls, you'll eventually like guys. So, but anyways, back to more teenagers or college or university type people. When you get, so you'll see him or her in class, and you'll see how they act, and that'll give you that, oh, she's someone or he's someone that I'd like to go out with, or he or she isn't someone I'd actually go out with because of whatever. Whether they smoke or just don't seem like the nice person or just not the type of person you want to hang out with, then there you go. So and for those guys and girls that see a hot teacher and want to go out with her or him, don't even think about it. They're gonna be married and have kids. 90% of them do, so don't even bother asking. Trust me. I haven't done it yet. I mean, I won't because I'm done school. But I'm just saying, you can think they're hot and sexy and all that stuff, but don't go up to them and be like, hey, do you want to go out? Because that's just going to be awkward and weird, and they can't do it in the first place because it's against the rules. I mean, you've seen the TV episodes, so don't even bother. So, overall, don't forget the essentials when you're going to school for your first day. Just a reminder, your backpack, your lunch, your crayons, your pencils. Don't forget erasers also, and paper and a binder. Those are all the things you'll need. Maybe not the first day if you're in high school, but for the first week you'll need it at least. And then you'll be like, okay, so this is when I should bring it and this is when I shouldn't bring it. Now, if you're just going to high school, you're going to start getting binders and not binders, books for each class, and you're going to be somewhat overwhelmed with reading homework type stuff. Don't be. College and university is worse. Trust me. You might think, oh, this can't be true. This can't be true. Trust me, it is. But this helps you comprehend the type of test that you're going to get when you go to um, university or college. Now, it's going to be, when you go to university and college, it's going to be harder. I'm not going to deny it, because these like 1 page, 3 page type things, it's going to be a thing of the past. Don't get me wrong. You might get one or two like that, but for the most part, it's going to be like 10 pages, 5 pages, depending on what type of career you want to go into. You might even have to write 50 pages. So, um, beware. And so, I think that would be a good way to end it. So, when you're young, it's awesome. When you get older and into high school, you'll think it sucks. When you go into college, it could go either way. So, anyways, whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and goodbye.